What kind of laboratory to which the TV woman transferred us, and what awaits us in the final battle today? We saw a new 49th episode in which there were a lot of secrets that most people didn't notice. In this video, I'll tell you what happened to the skibbity of the toilets, why the agents are very at risk of losing this war, and finally the main question. Where did the TV Man Titan disappear to, and when will the Cameraman Titan return? But everything is in order today. A new 49th episode of Skibbity Toilets was born. This is the longest release on the channel. Yes, the fact of the boom, and believe me, it is one of the most key. At the beginning of this episode, the wounded agent woke up among the ruins of the city. Unfortunately, many other agents were less fortunate than him. We see a flying G-man that destroys the last detachments of operators in the city with his deadly lasers. You should pay attention to his glasses, they are new. Most likely the fields are protected, because in the previous issue they were not on him, because of which he almost died from the radiation of TV Man Titanium. Then we see a half-dead agent who lets us know that their situation is extremely critical, because literally on the next street a skibbity toilet flies by that appeared at the end of the previous issue. Perhaps it was he who cut all these poor agents, but then a new skibbity toilet suddenly appears in the frame and attacks the operator. He has parts of armor from defeated agents, and this means that a large amount of technology cameraman and speaker man fell into the hands of a skibbity scientist. From a terrible death of an agent saves a detachment of Tiwi man, more precisely 2 Tiwi men and 1 Tiwi woman. She is a new character whom we have not seen before. Before coming to the aid, one of the Tiwi men and his small gun broke the glasses of the attacking skibbitist. It is necessary to study the Tiwi Manav had an effect on him worth paying attention that its radiation differs from ordinary Tiwiman. It is bright yellow and acts on asceticism, instantly incinerating them from the inside. A new danger of the skibbity toilet from the previous video appears sharply on the horizon. It flies at agents with great speed, but here we see another new ability of the Tiwiman. Her head detaches from the body and captures the body of the skibbity. So this is something similar to the skibbity parasite that the scientist came up with, and this is quite fair, because why the scientist can capture technologies of agents and the agents themselves are not here. The skibbitist flies away, and we notice a really terrible thing against the background with destroyed houses. A giant skibbid toilet helicopter appears in excess. If you look closely, it is wearing a black mask, the same as that of the guards of the skibbitists a few issues ago. But their difference is that this skibbitist, it just has overly gigantic dimensions. For comparison, compare the size of G-man and it against the background of these houses, and the size of only one head of this asceticism. You feel the difference due to such developments of the scientist's skibbity, and the final battle will really be very difficult for the agents. But let's go back to the video. For many, I wonder why the Cameraman Titan has not yet appeared in the new episode. I will destroy you, Boyle Marshes. Oh, we hear an explosion and agents are surrounded by a huge ascetic. Without wasting time, Tiwi woman attracts a wounded agent and teleports back to the base, presumably in the laboratory, the chamber of the main Titan, and immediately disappears. Most likely returning back for the wounded agents in this room. We immediately noticed the technologist and the rescued agents in the corner of the room also. Fortunately, the TV man managed to save the agent and the first video, and now he is safe at the end. The operator notices until from which we saw earlier a cameraman tit is drawn on him, and after 2-6 issues. I'm sure that it was not only repaired but also improved ahead of the 50th anniversary episode in which the Cameraman Titan should appear, and the Tiwi Mina Titans are subordinated for the battle against G-Man. And what do you think, who will win this battle? Write your own version in the comments. Bye bro.